Hello again everyone, welcome back to another video on this wonderful platform we call the internet. And today, well, is a bit of a rant about the whole MyNacon account system thing and Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. So, this Friday just gone, here in Australia of course it is, Solar Crown finally came out, and that afternoon I live streamed on Twitch and YouTube playing it and all that, and well, my first hour experience was less than stellar. So, I start the stream, then load up the game for the first time, and all that, go into it and all that, and then it wants me to log into my account thing. And, well, let's just say there was nothing but drama around that. So, yeah, actually no, let's rewind back to, I think, last year with, I think, WRC Generations. So I decided to make a MyNacon account, and, well, had nothing but dramas. Literally at creating the account. Not logging in, creating it. I put in my email address, make up a password for it. I forgot, but it just kept on saying something stupid, something that was just stopping me from making the account and all that, even though the account was made. And then I think I finally managed to log in, and then we fast forward to this Friday just gone, and, well, I went to log in, and, well, it wouldn't let me. It kept on saying, email address or password is incorrect, email address or password is incorrect. Now that is typical among account things, like you forget an email address or a password or whatever it is. That's one thing. But what I'm about to explain next, hell, is something else. Because in my opinion, MyNacon is the most broken account system I have ever witnessed and dealt with. Ever. Now, there could be something I'm missing, I'm just not, and it's programmed differently compared to other account systems, not, but from my experience with it, it is broken as fuck. So, I typed in every possible password I've ever made for any of my accounts, Google, Xbox, PlayStation, and all the other accounts I have. It was incorrect, and every single time it was incorrect. So I then went to change my password, and I did, and it said that the password was changed successfully. And then, I retype in my login details, my email address, and my newly done password, and guess what? Once again, says the email address or password is incorrect. I changed it to the same password that I changed it to, like, for another 2 to 3 times, and it still said the same shit. Password or email address is incorrect. So then I decided to try and create a new account. Type in my email address, first name, last name, username I like to go by, password, date of birth and all that. And then it says that there's already an account using my email address. Yet the thing is though, I never even got to properly finish creating the account from back when I tried to do it on WRC Generations. So, yeah, usually the way it works is that the account is created once you put in your email address, make up a password, and possibly, depending on what sort of service it is or whatever it is, your date of birth and stuff. But no, not here with the MyNacon. No, as soon as you put in just the email address, the account is created. And, well, if you don't have a password created for it, well, tough shit. You can't log in at all. So it's just, you have an account that you can't even fucking log into. So, I then used a family member's email address. Typed in the email address. Typed in the email address. Entered my date of birth, username. And then, I don't know, for some reason I then went back, exited out of that, and I forgot why. And then went to go back in and restart it. Put in the email address again. Click next, and it said that there's already an account with that email address. Yet I never even put in a password for it. So that is now 2 accounts that are inaccessible. And yet, for some... and here comes the next best thing. So then, I try to link it with my Xbox account, my first one that I tried to do, and it linked up just fine. But then I tried to log in using my Xbox details, and it said that there is no account linked to it, even though there is. And I was just thinking to myself, who the fuck made this account system? Like, I mean, sure, I bet the account when you can actually log into the fucking thing is actually good and all, but just the process of logging in and creating an account is a chore in and of itself. So you can't actually even play Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown without creating one of these goddamn accounts and all that. Pretty much like the whole Bethesda.net thing with Doom Eternal and all that stuff, right? It's literally that. If you have to create an account or you just don't play it, it's mandatory and all that. And, well, let's just say that you have only one email address, and that one email address is yours, right? You go and you don't have a MyNacon account at all. You create an entirely new one, your first one, to play Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown or whatever, right? You put in your password, and then, well, if the game crashes or some shit, well, tough shit. Your account is already made, and yet you can't access it or try to create a new one or whatever it is, because as soon as you put in just the email address, the account is made, regardless of whether or not you've made a password for it or not. Therefore, you cannot access it. And what if that's your email address you know of, and no one else, like friends or family, has an email address? Well, tough shit. So yeah, I wasted a whole fucking hour sorting out this account shit, and well, before I could even play the goddamn thing. And well, it got to a point where I thought I actually was going to have to refund the damn game. So I already had about an hour of it played, well, quote unquote played, at the goddamn thing where you log in or create an account. So I actually had to exit out this thing, because if it went over 2 hours and I was still trying to muck around with the stupid account shit, well then that would be money wasted and I would not be able to refund it. So I had to exit out of the game and then continue sorting out this account shit, because once again I thought I was going to have to refund the damn thing. So yeah, so then I finally decided that then I would just use a friend's email address. So I called her up, asked if I could use it, and she said yes. So then I just created a new account with her email address, and yeah, that went fine. But yeah, and so then after about almost 2 hours of fucking around with their goddamn dog shit account system, I was finally able to play the goddamn game. And I was that pissed off that I almost felt like not playing the game. That's how much it pissed me off. Like, it pretty much ruined the first time experience for me of playing the game for the first time. Like, all I wanted to do was just hop on the game, play it, have some fun, because this is the first Test Drive Unlimited game, well, actually Test Drive game, period, that we've had since 2011. Like, since the last Test Drive Unlimited game came out, which was like back in 2010 or 2011. And yeah, that's all I want to do is just have some fun, hang out with my viewers or whatever, play the new Test Drive Unlimited game, but no, I spent almost 2 hours of that stream mucking around with the account system. Now, if there's something I'm missing, then please let me know in the comments, but from what I've experienced, this is the most dog shit, messy, broken account system I've ever witnessed. Like, how stupid is it to make an account from just the email address without a password, therefore rendering it inaccessible? Whoever thought it was a good idea is a fucking mongoloid. Like, who tested that account system and thought, yep, this checks out just fine? Like, what kind of account system creates an account from just an email address without a password and you can't log into the goddamn thing? It's fucking stupid. Like, once again, like, let's say you're in the middle of creating it, right? From in the game itself, not on the website, but in the game itself, right? What happens if you put in your email address, right, and then select next to put in your date of birth or your username or whatever the order was that it was in? Email address, then I think date of birth, then the other things, right? Well, tough shit if the game crashes. Well, once again, it already, as soon as you pressed next, it already made the account. And, well, tough shit, but without a password, you can't log into it. So, and it's not like you can make another one with that same email address. You can only do one account per email address. I mean, yeah, it's good in the sense that it means that you don't have to have... It stops you from accidentally making multiple accounts, whatever it is. But in situations... God damn, my mouth is getting dry. That's why I sound a bit funny when I talk. But in situations like this, it's ridiculous. So, yeah. So, there's two things that need to be done. One, remove the mandatory MyNacon account from Test Drive Unlimited, because it says that to get the most out of your Test Drive Unlimited solo car experience, you have to have a MyNacon account. Well, it's not like Call of Duty where you have to have, say you're playing on CI and then you have to have an Activision account and it goes off of that, right, with your username and stuff like that, because that's what it displays in-game, your Activision ID, not your Xbox username or PlayStation username and all that. It's not like it does that. It already displays your Steam username and all that anyway. So I haven't really noticed the difference between playing the game with or without the account. So either remove the mandatory MyNacon account, sign up or log in, and fix the goddamn account system. Because that shit is absolutely appalling. Like, an account should not be made just from an email address. I mean, sure, it's one thing to like to sign up for a newsletter thing and all that. Usually, some places where you can shop online or that have a thing where, let's say you don't have an account and you're buying it for the first time and all that. It somewhat creates an account, like using your email address, and then if you want to make an account, it will let you then put in make up a password and all that, and then you have a full-on account. That's completely fine. But shit like this where it does it as soon as when you're trying to create an account, and you just put in only the email address, and then something happens like you exit out or you have issues with it, which you more than likely will, is just fucking stupid. When you can't even log into the goddamn thing. I changed the password like 4 times, and it still said that something was incorrect. This isn't a case of either fix this or fix that. No, both of these things need to be fixed. Remove the mandatory MyNacon account login and creation thing from Test Drive Unlimited, and fix the account system. That's all I can say, because this is the most broken account system I've ever had to deal with. Like, once again, I was so pissed off, I almost didn't want to play the game. Because of all the hassle I went through just to be able to play it because the account thing was mandatory. So once again, maybe I'm missing something and I'm just not used to the way it works, so please let me know in the comments if you do know, but once again, from what I've experienced, it is absolutely broken. And even then, there's then also issues with the game itself. Server issues where it keeps on disconnecting. Oh, and don't get me started with the fucking CarPlay. The handling. That is the most dog shit handling, steering, CarPlay, whatever it is, I've ever seen and played in a racing game. The handling is actually so dog shit that even the AI loses control and spins out and shit. Anyway, though, that's all I have to say. I just wanted to get that off my chest and let people know about these issues. But once again, there could be something I'm missing. Something just probably might not be adding up. But who knows? So, yeah. So for anyone who is getting Test Drive, is thinking about getting Solar Crown, just keep in mind the whole account login thing or creation thing. Like, if you don't have an account, well, just be warned. Or if you do have an account, well, good luck trying to log in. You might be able to log in just fine, or you might have issues like me. And even if you do get past that, be careful of the handling, because the handling is absolutely rubbish. I don't know how the fuck they expect you to fight against not only the AI, but your own goddamn car. So yeah, just keep those in mind. Apart from that, though, the rest of the game is pretty damn fun. But the experience is ruined by having to fight with the goddamn car all the damn time. I keep saying damn a lot. Anyway, though, I'm just going to end it there. Thank you for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe if you want to stay tuned for more videos, and I'll see you in the next one.